Hello, and welcome to the daily. Uh, I guess it's not 1 hour. It's usually a bit more than that. Political tarot reading here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and this is the wonderful Boo Boos and Kitty. All right, I was trying to find a place I could put this where it wouldn't be, but yeah, there's just no good place to put this. So I'll try over there. Okay, maybe that'll help. All right, turn this just a little. I'm starting a couple minutes early today. You're not missing anything. And of course, if you're watching on replay, you can always, you can always look at the timestamps, because in the first comment or in the description box, I'll have everything covered today, and it will be. You can just click on the numbers to go to what you're interested in. Okay, but I'm starting a few minutes early today. Hello, everybody, because I think this is important, and this is some stuff I need to learn, and I thought I thought maybe we should do this together. All right, so hello, everybody. Okay, do you remember I told you guys, some of you have heard of Uncle Blazer? He is obviously anonymous, but he's had very good information in the back. In the past. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Okay. Well, he has this. He disappeared off Twitter for a while, and then he's back. Okay. So, there is a thing here, because he's talking about, people were asking. He tweeted this morning about Volume 5 from the Senate Intelligence Committee. And if there's too much noise in the background, just let me know, okay? But he tweeted about it, and so somebody said, well, what's in it? What's in Volume 5? Do you know? And he linked to this thread that he started in August. So I thought maybe we should have a look at some of this, because I think it'll kind of get us ready for the possibility of this coming out, okay? Because it basically, the thread is, what should we expect to see when they release Volume 5? Okay. Volume 5 is a 1,000 page report detailing the Senate Intelligence Committee's findings on a counterintelligence investigation into Trump and his campaign. Okay. Here's what that means. The Crossfire Hurricane, that's what it was called, counterintelligence investigation of the Trump campaign, was opened in July of 2016. Andy McCabe told us that he opened a separate counterintelligence investigation on Trump himself in May of 2017 because he believed Trump might be a Russian agent. Okay. The results of both counterintelligence investigations will be included in Volume 5. Oh, I'm so sorry you're in pain. All right. So I'm going to take up. Oh no, she's getting out the clipboard. We're doomed. I know. But, well, that's just how it's going to be. All right, so Senate, I don't know how long this is going to be, so I'll try to write small. Senate Intelligence Committee created Volume 5. It's 1,000 page report. Okay. In July 2016, Crossfire Hurricane. Counter intelligence investigation into Trump campaign. See, I didn't know they were two separate things. Okay, then there's Andy McCabe's sorry if it's hard to read, opened a separate, I'm just going to put counterintelligence investigation into Trump himself. Possibly because he was afraid that Trump was possibly a Russian agent. Okay, so this includes both of these. All right, so anyway, I've got my little little thing here. Okay, so as and I'll leave there. Okay. This is talking about, I don't know if you can see it. This is talking about, okay, so both the results of both counterintelligence investigations are included in volume 5. All right, whereas criminal investigations like Mueller's ask whether people committed crimes, counterintelligence investigations seek to determine whether individuals are compromised. Okay, so this is important. So what Mueller did was a criminal investigation, because when this thing comes out, we need a little bit of time, and I probably won't go through the whole thing, but I think we need to know what to expect, because this is really important. Okay, Mueller did an investigation. Counterintelligence they're looking to see if individuals are compromised. Okay, so there's nothing, very carefully, I'm sorry, but so when volume 5 comes out, we should know not to expect like an indictment, like indictments, because that's not what this is. It's not a criminal investigation. It's both of these, the Crossfire Hurricane and Andy McCabe's separate investigation into Trump himself. They are to look to see if individuals are compromised. Okay, so I did not know that. So do not expect volume 5 to focus on criminality as defined by the US Criminal Code. Volume 5 is focused on whether Trump and any members of his campaign were compromised by ties to Russia. Being compromised means someone has leverage, allowing them to influence you. Okay, could be financial, evidence of crimes or deeds you've committed. The more leverage, if someone has so much leverage that they control you, then you are their agent. Okay. Most Americans do not know or choose not to believe that Trump squandered all his inheritance, and nearly all of Trump's wealth came from cash infusions from and or money laundering transactions from Russia. Okay. So yeah, Trump, that makes sense. That makes sense. That Trump squandered his inheritance. And nearly all of his money came from Russia. Because we know he's a lousy businessman, which makes sense. Okay. That's a point, and that's a point. All right. And this is also important. Oh, absolutely. I'll put it in the when I afterward. I will definitely type this in. I'm just trying to get some clear. I'm just trying to get some as clear if some information as I can, just to make some notes here. Sorry that it's not clear. My handwriting's it's a big pen and my handwriting's quite small today. So, okay. We can expect Volume 5 to detail Trump's financial ties to Russia. Okay? It is unfathomable to believe that the FBI conducted a 2+ year investigation of Trump without getting his financial records. They almost certainly got his tax returns and his Deutsche Bank records. Press reports indicate this may have happened in July 2017. The FBI also clearly would have investigated Trump Soho, Trump Tower Moscow, the 2013 Miss Universe pageant in Moscow, and Trump's sale of the Palm Beach property, to the Russian aluminum oligarch for twice its worth. Expect that to be included. We also know the FBI and Senate intel itself focused on and interviewed all three, Manafort, Kushner, and Don Jr. You can bet the meeting between those three and Russians in Trump Tower in the summer of 2016 will be detailed. Okay, we don't know. We're actually talking about Volume 5. There's only so much we know about Cohen's book, and I will read on that in a minute, but we're looking at the Volume 5, the 1,000-page report that is reportedly going to, at some point here, from the Senate Intelligence Committee, detailing all this information there were 2 separate counterintelligence investigations one into the Trump campaign and one into Trump himself. Okay. So they've probably looked at that. They've talked, okay, so the meeting probably, I will discuss Kushner's attempt to evade U.S. intelligence by using a back channel to the Kremlin. Oh, remember that? I mean, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, that's right. He wanted a back channel to the Kremlin at the Russian embassy. Manafort's back channel to Deripaska, and Junior's back channel to WikiLeaks. Okay, we already know that Volume 5 includes a lengthy section on the Steele dossier. Okay, we were told that when volume 4 dropped. You can bet the FBI fully vetted every claim from the dossier, and it will all be in volume 5. Okay, so there's stuff okay, so it's okay, so it's assumed Trump's financial links to Russia will be included. Oh, I won't make the whole list. The Kushner attempt to create, okay, the 3 back channels, or I'll just say 3 back channels. Kushner, Manafort, Jr. to WikiLeaks. Okay. 3 back channels, and investigating Steele dossier. Does he spell it like with an E, like Remington Steele? I can't remember. Where was it? What was it? Steele, yes. Steele dossier. All right, so some of this we know. Okay, so that wouldn't surprise us. And the Trump Tower meeting again. Sure. Okay, whatever. So again, what it's looking like is that it's the money. We already know about the meetings. And I will get to your questions in just a minute. Just give me a few more minutes here, and then I'll answer your questions. Okay, so Trump Tower meeting, investigating the Steele dossier. We've been told that, so this is certain. Okay. You may think that volume 5 won't have much of an impact because people already know everything I've detailed above. First, that's just wrong. Oh, do tell us more. First, that's just wrong. Most people have no clue whatsoever. But it's also safe to assume the FBI found out quite a bit about Trump that we don't already know. Okay? I wouldn't take that to the bank because that's just an assumption, but I'm listening. When you combine Trump's ties to Russia with Trump always acting in Putin's interests, what you get is that Trump is an agent of the Russian government. Within, that's kind of a big deal. Prove it. Prove it. Besides Rubio, someone's asking, besides Rubio and Warner, who else should I be bugging for volume 5? It's members of the Senate. Okay. Is there any more information? And looking for anything else, any other comment he made. Okay, so that might be it. That might be it. Oh, did I see something from him? Okay, so this volume 5, there might. Okay, so at least now we understand that volume 5 is, where was it? Okay, so today he tweeted, Barr knows he can't stop volume 5 from coming out. Instead, Barr is flailing in an attempt to demonstrate that there was no predicate for the counterintelligence investigation and its findings are fruit of the poisonous tree that should be disregarded. It won't work. And I think this person here is making a comment that we all agree with. I hope you are right, feeling very helpless today. I mean, we're not helpless. When we talk about volume 5, this is what we're talking about. All right, that's it. I will stop now. I will stop bothering you. All right. Make this bigger. Okay, it's not, it's interesting. It's not buffering in the camera or disconnecting me. Okay, seems relatively clear. All right, so that is volume 5. Okay. Now, Cohen, what do we know from Cohen's book, from the foreword? By the way, does anyone know when it comes out? I did not click through because I was hoping it would be on Amazon, but I haven't seen it on Amazon yet. Do we know when Cohen's book is coming out? October 6th? You're kidding. Really? October. I've got a, I don't know if I've got a box. Oh, wait. Okay, I've got to get ready. I think I'm ready for Cohen's book. Hang on. You can probably still hear me, but hang on. Okay. Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, I think I've got about 97 tea bags left because I just opened this. So I might have enough tea to go with Cohen's book. Oh, September 8th. It's going to be all the tea. It's going to be all the tea. So there we go. Cohen's book. I'm hearing September 8th, 9/8. Well, I've got October 6th, September 8th. Oh. Okay, hang on. Where, copy, where does it on the site, does it? No, it doesn't say on the site. Added to my cart, but that doesn't help me much. When, all right, so basically we don't know. Because I looked for it on, I looked for Cohen's book on Amazon. It wasn't there. As of now, you can only pretend to order through his website. The site crashed yesterday. Ugh. Okay, so we're hearing different things. It sounds like early. I got October 8th, October 6th, and I got September. When was it? September 8th? September 8th. Well, of course, I'm hoping it's September 8th, but we'll have to see. September 8th. Okay. Hopefully that's the release date. Unless they change it. And that might be part of it. There might be different information out there because they changed it. Okay, so in Cohen's book, there was tax fraud. I know the thing about the tape. I don't care about the tape, but he talked about tax fraud. Was there anything else in there that was just flat out criminal? And I'll type this out in a Ricky's saying Michael Cohen is a snake in the grass, but he would know everything in Trump's sick closet. Okay, 16 hours ago, Michael Cohen's book on Trump to be published September 8th. September 8th it is. Yay! Well, I'll have to catch up with my other reading and clear the decks. Yeah, Kristen, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about the embarrassing. Who cares? It's criminality. That's I don't want anything bad to happen to this guy. I really don't. I don't want him to get sick. I don't want him to get hurt. I just want justice. That's it. September 8th. Okay, so it is September 8th. All right, so I've got that down. Thank you. So he did mention tax fraud, and there was something about Russians. I'm not sure. You're right, exactly, Wondering Eyes. And by the way, have I mentioned we have the best moderators on the internet? You guys are awesome. Okay, so if anybody can think of any other criminal acts that Cohen alluded to, please let me know. I want to add them to the list here. So we have some sense of kind of what are some possibilities here, because there's Cohen's book and then there's this volume 5, and I know that was long and probably pretty boring, but I'll put it in I'll type this out in a comment below, but I think I'll also put it on the community page. Just no, I'm limited on text, how much text I can put in there. Anyway, I'll work it out somehow. But we know that okay, so neither of these places is going to create men on their own. This is just hearsay, unless he has actual evidence. But they've already talked to Trump's accountants. There's talk about Volume 5 coming out, but it's nobody's got information on when. Cohen says Trump had a secret back channel with Putin. Tax fraud, okay. Trump had a secret back channel to Putin. Do you guys remember during the 2016 during that campaign, that weird coincidence that there were Russian planes, Russian registered planes registered to Russian oligarchs that were landing, coincidentally landed, and before anyone's like, oh well, that was never proven. I went online. I remember I used to work around planes. I mean, I worked at an FBO. I've worked at a flight school. So I knew how to go. People would talk about the tail number, so I knew where to go to look online, because that information's public. If there's a plane with a tail number, and they all should have tail numbers, and these did, that is public information. You can go online and you can go, this tail number this is a plane owned by these specific people. And I remember I went and looked, and it was like, that there was some truth to planes owned by Russian oligarchs landing in the same place and in random places around the country during the 2016 Trump campaign. So I do remember the Russian oligarchs plane in like Milwaukee in Florida. Rachel Maddow did a piece about it. Oh, that's right, she did. Gosh, it seems so long ago, doesn't it? But no, that's yeah, so that's not, the Senate Intelligence Committee with Volume 5. We've got Cohen's book, and then we have, we don't know that Letitia James is doing anything. We hope, we pray, but we don't know. But Cy Vance, so Manhattan District Attorney, Cyrus Vance. We know, because of what he filed, we know that he was looking at, first of all, campaign Stormy Daniels. Actually, I prefer to use the name Stormy Stormy Daniels' campaign finance violation. Okay, and then he said also that in the most recent filing, he said that there was something else. He was looking into something else. In Trump's financial records or something. Does anybody remember how that was put? Is there an active investigation into the inauguration money? I thought there was, but I haven't heard anything. Okay. All right. So we're making a list here, just so we have a nice clear list of what potential things are that can save our country and what to expect from these different areas. Okay, so Woodward's book, whatever, it's going to be embarrassing for Trump. Please prove me wrong, but it's a big whatever. Anything that's just going to embarrass Trump, I don't care. I want criminal investigations. I want actionable counterintelligence. These are I didn't know Volume 5 had this. It was a combination of two findings from two different counterintelligence reports, and this is a campaign finance violation. That's what put Cohen in jail. And Cohen's book did mention tax fraud and Trump's secret back channel to Putin. That might not be actionable. I don't know. But the tax fraud would by somebody. But again, we get but who? So Stephen's saying Barr putting the kibosh on all investigations involving Trump. He's trying to, but he can't get all of them. So, okay, so I know this took up a lot of time, but I think it's important that we keep in mind that the wheels are still turning behind the scenes. And, this is what to expect from different areas. Okay, so we keep this in mind. It's not all, it's so easy to feel like it's all doom and gloom and nothing's ever going to happen to this guy and nothing. No. He's most likely. Cyrus Vance is most likely right now, but Letitia James may be working on something in the background. Does anybody know if they finally missing inauguration money? Is there an investigation going on that? Does anybody know? I thought there was. Kathy saying my meds are zigzagging all over California. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. So, but we don't know the question mark. Okay, is Letitia James. And missing inauguration money. Okay. All right, so these are two question marks up here. Those are possibilities. Manhattan DA says Trump not entitled to extra protection from grand jury subpoena. Okay, we got that. But weren't they going to meet up at, am I buffering? Not in the camera. Maybe refresh your page. YouTube's being YouTube. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure there's an active investigation. I thought so too, but who's got it? We need to figure out who has that. Okay, Kristen saying Vance last August, Cyrus Vance, issued a grand jury subpoena to Trump's accounting firm, Mazars, demanding 8 years of his business personal returns and other documents. Okay, so that was Vance. Okay. So this was, so okay, so the subpoena, the other subpoena, okay, so last August. So August 2019. So a year ago. Vance issued subpoena to Mazars. Okay, and that's what went to the Supreme Court, to Mazars, for 8 years of business and personal. Okay, business returns and documents. Okay, so we know it went to the Supreme Court. We know that, okay, so we know that went to the Supreme Court, and then that lawyers have taken it back to court. Okay, the Flynn thing was that, no, the thing I listened to the other day, that was the Flynn thing. That's not relevant to it's wrong, but it's not, it's not going to hurt Trump. There's not going to create justice for Trump. Okay, Mim's saying Trump inaugural committee under criminal investigation. And it's been under investigation since 2018. Oh, boy. Grand jury deliberations are secret. Vance has suggested the probe involves possibly extensive and protracted criminal conduct by the organization. Possible criminal conduct. I'll just make a note here. It's not going to be, it's going to be impossible to read, but possible criminal conduct by the Trump org. Okay. Okay. All right. U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan. Okay. So, oh, Trump's having a press conference. I bet it's lovely. Okay. All right. So we've got, yeah, investigation maybe that started in 2018. Maybe. It's a long time ago. All right. Okay, so let me get out my cards and I'll start doing some readings. But it's Trump is bragging about the ex-lawyer. Ex-lawyer. I don't know who that is. Sorry, Kristen. My head's all over the place here. All right, so like I said, I'll type this up so we can keep a closer, what specific things are we waiting for? Because I don't care about anything. Like I said, I don't care about anything that's just going to embarrass Trump. I don't care. Don't care. I want justice indictments. That's the thing. Indict, and I'm so sorry if I just misspelled this. Indictments. That's what we want. Okay. This is a nightmare. Can someone please wake me up? I hear you, Mims. We're in it together, though. Autumn, if you need some quotes from Mary Trump book, let me know. I've got it handy. Well, thank you, Ricky. I appreciate the offer. But I think we're good. I think we're good for today. All right. This is what we're looking for right here. Right there. That's the goal. If you believe in manifestation or whatever, that's what we need to focus on. Not uncalled for, but properly done legal indictments. Oh, the ex-lawyer, the Carter Page thing. Yeah, that guy. The guy who's going to plead guilty. Yeah, well done, genius. Because you not only discredited yourself, you discredited this entire side of the entire, not only Uncle Blazer does have a new name on Twitter. Yes, it's Blazer Legacy. Hang on, I was just there. Blazer Legacy. So, okay. No fair. Yes. Also unfair. So, yeah, there's no way I could listen to that. Stephen, how much was the ex-lawyer paid? Was he? I don't think so. He falsified an email, basically taking out that Page had also been a CIA informant at one point, and that made it more likely that he would get a continuing ability or continuing surveillance from a FISA court on Page if that was not in there. So that's what he did. That's the stupid thing he did. And of course, the other side is blowing it up into, huge. Anyway, so Kathleen, after Becca last night, mind is reeling. Thanks, Autumn. You're doing great. Thank you so much, Kathleen. I feel so bad. I was able to watch that, and I took part, and I gave her a super chat because she works so hard, and it's so unique what Becca does over on House of Lenormand. It's amazing, and so I definitely wanted to help out there. But it's like I heard her say Johnny was there, and then I don't remember anything after that. I fell asleep. But boy, it was the way it was going back and forth, and it was amazing. All right, so I'm going to read on your questions now. What am I being called to? What do I feel like I should be using? All right, we're going 70s tastic. We just are. I'm being drawn to this one, so we're doing this one. Something nice and big, easy to see. There are some beautiful decks out there. There really are some beautiful tarot decks out there, but I don't use them. I mean, I like the steampunk deck. It's a beautiful deck, and I love it, but it doesn't show up on camera. It makes it so hard to see. Oh, he's the ex-lawyer's Cohen. Oh, is he complaining about Cohen? Okay, I do want to focus on what's going to end up with Trump getting criminally indicted. That doesn't mean I won't enjoy watching him feel wildly emasculated by a powerful woman, or that I won't enjoy him basically getting upset for being held accountable is socially for the things he's done. One dominant side peeps, is Autumn going to inquire as to all those sealed indictments from the Mueller investigation? I literally read on them yesterday. So if you go to yesterday's go down to the first comment or in the description box, it's everything's time stamped, and you can just click on the number and it'll take you right to that reading. So okay, so let me scroll up because I know you guys have been asking about other things. For those just joining us, thumbs up. Yeah, it does help. It really does help. Thank you. Okay, so oh, Kristen, Uncover the News she is our news breaking. It's like having our own, I don't know, breaking news. Who like our big name. She's like the anchor. You are our anchor. And E. Jean Carroll tweets, "Sir, if we build statues to all the women you attacked, would run out of public parks to put them in." Yep. Okay. Inauguration money. Okay, so I got that on here. Got that. Okay, got that. Rick Gates was supposed to give evidence on money. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't even, there's so many of these people, I can't even remember who Rick Gates is right now. But we're not reading on that today, so I'll look him up right after this. I'm sure I know him. There's so many people involved in this. Berman looking into it. Inauguration committee. His attorney's office. Press conference. Oh, yeah, okay. Ex-FBI lawyer complaining about him, and then I'm guessing he also complained about Cohen. Trump's brother is very ill in the hospital. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that. Mims, we are all here for each other. Rainbows are always a signal from spirit that we have hope of good things coming. Oh, I like that, Mims. That's what we need. Dave, I love how you put this. AOC will roast Trump's chestnuts over an open fire one day. I like that. It's clean yet descriptive. Oh, Renee loves the 70s deck. Awesome. Thumbs up, everyone. Thank you. How far will Trump go to stay in power? I think I've been reading on that, haven't I? But I'll add it down here. I think you guys mostly wanted me to ask about the post office. 0, and then the thing will work. Okay. So many people. This has gone on for so long. It's like I completely forgot. I'd seriously just completely forgotten about the Trump Tower meeting. It's like, yeah, that happened. Sure. Oh, okay. Ricky, when he gets questioned in an indictment, I'm going to sit back with some Jiffy Pop and watch. Oh, yeah. Heck with my diet. Yeah. Big popcorn. Oh yeah, Renee, that reporter yesterday that questioned him about lying. That was good. And you know where I saw it? Lawrence. Oh, kitten. You're such a good boy. Okay, uncover the news. Will Trump go after the GAO after the DHS report? Government Accounting Office after the DHS Department of Homeland Security, I'm guessing? Oh, good boy, good boy. This is a good boy. Yes, he is. I don't know about that report. I haven't heard about that report. You're so good. You're so good. A little positive energy. Okay, so I'm afraid Kristen, I'm sorry, I don't know about the report. I'm guessing it was bad, but I don't know the details. Sorry. No name. We need a Trump admin tarot deck. Oh yeah. I almost used the housewives just because Trump is such a misogynist, but I was being drawn to the 70s deck. Robin, I'm like you. I hope there's a there. Trump thinks he's gaudy, but even Gaudy's day came. Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, Prairie. Thank you. Gates was Manafort's assistant. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you. All these jerks start blurring together. Okay, there's that. TGI Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, I'm just always worried about the Friday night news dump. But okay. Thank you again, Prairie. Appreciate that. Okay. Kay Nelson, Autumn. I will express Freudenchild. How is the actual German pronunciation of that? Freudenchild. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it actually properly. But Schadenfreude. Anyway, him cleaning himself is making it's making the lamp shade shake. Okay. Will a future Friday Night Massacre backlash on Trump? Oh, you pulled some cards. Oh, thank you. Future Friday Night backlash on Trump. I got a Chariot, Six of Swords, Magician, Queen of Cups, Emperor, Three of Swords. Well, the Chariot would be the, it's like drive-by news. Try to bury it. You didn't see it. It was just a blur. Six of Swords, Magician, Queen of Cups, Emperor, Heartbreak at the end. Well, let me have a look. Actually, I'm going to do this whole thing. If you don't mind, I'm going to put that whole thing in down here. Oh, somebody's got a bounce. Well, I hope you have a good day. All right, there we go. That's going right in there. Got a bounce. Don't worry about typos. I make them, and there's probably things misspelled here. Tinker Mouse, is the Russian vaccine safe and effective? I read about that a few days ago. If you just go back and have a look in the description box, or usually pinned as the first comment is a list of everything I've covered. So it was a great big reading. I looked at it from like multiple angles, and the upshot I got was you couldn't pay me to take it, and I would, yeah, no. I want to say was it Kristen with Uncover the News who was saying that, were you the one who was saying that, or was it Becca who said that Putin hasn't taken it himself, but like he made his daughter take it, one of his daughters? It's like, really? Okay, and all right, if I've missed your question, I am very sorry. All the German I learned is from Blazing Saddles. Love Mother Earth. That is cool. Schadenfreude. Hey, is Becca here? Cool. I did not see you. Schadenfreude. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you. I need all the help I can get. All right. So Well, if Becca's here, I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you, my friend, but here we go. Hello, Cindy. All right, so let's read on. Number one, I would like to read on Cohen's book. And yes, I'm going to be here a long time today. I also want to read on post office again. I'm just going to keep checking. I'm just going to keep checking. Dave says they would have to catch me and hold me down before I'd take a Russian potion. Yes. Yeah, there's just no way. I understand, if this makes you want to leave, but I'm actually kind of pro-vaccine. I think people should get them. I think there can be problems. As I'm shuffling, I'll tell you my sisters. Oh, they love when I mention this. I'm sure. Actually, they probably don't know, but my sisters are actually significantly older than I am. So back in the 60s, my mom got a measles vaccine for them, and both of them came down with really, really bad cases of the measles from the vaccine. So, okay, but we're going to start with Cohen's book. And, oh, hey, Becca. I started early and we listed everything here, going through what to expect from different things like volume 5, and what is most likely to lead to Trump indictments, and so what to keep an eye out for. And Uncle Blazer has a new account. It's Blazer Legacy on Twitter, but he linked back to a thread back earlier in August, like a week or so ago, where he explained kind of what to expect from volume 5. So there's that. Okay, are we done? Okay, we're done. All right, so we're starting with Cohen's book. All right, that's just a knee. He's cleaning a knee. That's fine. Everybody needs clean knees. That isn't how I clean mine, but cleaning legs. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Trump has left the podium. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Yep, cleaning knees. It's knee cleaning day. Kristen, uncover the news. Appointments of Homeland Security leaders Wolf and Cuccinelli are invalid. The GAO report says, you're kidding. Really? Really? Can we read on that? I did not know that. Why is that not blowing up my my news things pop up? Uncover the news. So Wolf is sending the federal goon squad to Portland, Austin, San Diego, Columbus, Chicago was illegal. Well, or he wasn't supposed to be able to do that. Let me see here. We definitely need to read on that. Oh, thank heavens for the time stamping, because yeah, I'm going to be here a while. Okay. Let's start in there. We're starting our anchor here on the Black and Orange channel, who has all of the breaking news. Kristen, with Uncover the News, is on it and amazing. All right, we are at somewhere around 62. All right. So 1, 2. Okay. Appointments of Homeland Security leaders Wolf and Cuccinelli are invalid. So, what's gonna happen? Wait, what did I miss? What's going on with Wolf and Cuccinelli? Who are they? What did they do? They're Um, oh, and another great thing. Breaking, appeals court blocks Hillary Clinton deposition on private email server. The GAO has come out with a report on the DHS. And you're not alone. Thank you, John. Thank you. And you're not alone if you had to sit there and work it out in your head. It's like Department of Homeland Security. Okay, a GAO, Government Accounting Office. Okay, so basically, but they've said that apparently they've come out and said the GAO report says that Wolf and Cuccinelli, who are leading the Department of Homeland Security, those guys, their appointments, like their job, like the positions they hold, it's invalid. Let's read on that. Okay, so I'm just going to focus on this here for a second. Okay. Wolf and Cuccinelli, their appointments are invalid, according to the GAO. So what's going to happen? I have this feeling like I could be here. I know this seems like forever today. Unqualified. Just in, Schumer calls for Wolf Cuccinelli to step down after watchdog says her appointments violate the law. Oh, it's a good day in America. I know it's just one thing among many, but I'll take it. Wait, that's not where that belongs. That belongs. Okay. So what's going to happen with, are they going to get booted? Mailboxes being removed from Portland and Manhattan. How about the DeJoy? Is there any chance his appointment is invalid? So we can boot him to the curb? Because in reading on the post office, I have been getting that, like, the courts are going to step in. Something's going to step in. But it takes a minute. Dave, woke up at 2 a.m. LA time. Something's definitely going to happen. I woke up at 3:30 this morning. Couldn't get back to sleep. That's not like me. I did my grocery shopping at 4 a.m. to be delivered this afternoon because oh no, DeJoy was approved by the Senate. It's a shame. Okay, Wolf Cuccinelli. This feels complicated. I'm sorry, guys. I'll do this as fast as I can. I will do this as fast as I can because this feels complicated. The appointments of and if you can't stay for all of this, I understand. I understand. Reaching out my energy. The appointments of Wolf and Cuccinelli. Schumer's calling on them to resign. What's going to happen? This feels complicated. DHS. No, we're going to stick to DHS. All right, need to narrow my energy down. We're going to read on the post office next, but right now, let's read on DHS. Department of Homeland Security. That's only what this is. Only Department of Homeland Security. Department of Homeland Security, Wolf and Cuccinelli. Department of Homeland Security. GAO says that their appointments are invalid. Doesn't make a difference. This feels complicated. King of Pentacles. Okay, well, they've definitely been Trump and Barr's lapdog. Yeah. All right. I was going to say, in the past, we had, much more decent people in these positions. Center the reading. Secrets. Secrets, but it can also just be underhanded. So, all right, above the reading, there's Trump. Partnership. Well, they're definitely partners to these two jerks. That's what's above it. They're not there to do their jobs. They're there to be Trump's partners. Well, yeah, okay. Not unusual. On the base of the reading, government doing things in secret. Yeah. Now we have Trump partnering with these guys, put them in places of power to do things in secret, like sending goons out without any kind of insignia. And then when people saying that's illegal, saying, well, they shouldn't have their names on. We're not talking about their names. We're talking about like a number. Policemen have badges with a number on it. This is who they are. This is who they work for. And this is a number you can contact there. You can tell whoever you need to. And that's what these guys should have had. Love Mother Earth. There was texting? What? Wait, I missed something important. But anyway, near future. Three of Wands. Howling at the moon. Well, what you send out comes back to you. This is kind of a karma card, but it's sending people out. And outrage. But this is near future. It's like the outrage just grows. Kind of what it feels like. Ooh, can you really send ballots by FedEx? You'd have to pay for it for people who can pay for it. That might be an option. Okay, home environment. Yeah, just a suck up. It just feels like they're just suck ups to Trump. Hopes and fears. Yeah, they're protecting Trump, protecting, being goons, being awful. Yeah, who has that kind of money? Yeah, I mean, they're FedEx sending stuff by FedEx is expensive. All right, that was hopes and fears. That was home environment, hopes and fears. What other people see? Trump the bully. This is my card of Trump the bully. That's what we see. All right, final outcome for these guys who apparently, yeah, it's going to grow and grow and grow for them to be removed. But more than removed, let me see. Justice. Ooh, hello. Hello, Miss Justice. What are you doing here? Queen of Cups. Democrats. Giving a little. I don't know that we'd get much out of it, but hopefully we can get rid of them. So can we at least get rid of them? Yes, entertainment purposes only, seriously. And thumbs up really do help, guys, and subscriptions. So subscribing to the channel really helps. Okay, can we get rid of these guys? Because right now, the problem is, aren't House and the Senate on recess? So Trump could put in a recess appointment. That's allowed. Others. Okay. Celebration or retirement. Vacation, retirement. Theft. Rancor. This is going to get ugly. I don't think this is going to be as open and shut as that, because Trump has options like recess appointments and things like that. So does anything these people have done, are Wolf and Cuccinelli going to get in any kind of legal trouble themselves for what they've done? Or are they protected by their office? Man, Pluto, digging up all the ickiness, cutting down everything that doesn't have deep roots. Who knew that the appointments of the leaders of the Department of Homeland Security was not something stable that had deep roots that couldn't be screwed with? Action. All right, action taken. What kind of action? Suspension. Sword of truth. Communication. That's just, yeah, truth is good. Talking. Action taken. Suspension. So is Trump going to go the recess appointment route? And I mean, technically, keep these guys in their jobs. That's a whole lot of Republican power. Judgment. King of Cups. Yeah, it's making people see just how awful the Republicans are, the Trump Republicans are. And that's Biden. That's prosecutor. Losing power. Trump eventually is gonna, yeah, Trump's gonna get knocked down. But it's gonna make him look bad, but so. The people that would be swayed, if they're not swayed by now, really? Investigations and funding being cut. So, you know, maybe Pelosi can do something, but they're gone until September. We've got a couple of weeks. Trump can recess appointment the heck out of everything, as far as I'm aware. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, he can just run riot, putting people here and there. Is there anything that can stop Trump from just firing people and putting in recess appointments? Victory chariot. Corruption. I am the victor. You're out of here. Put somebody corrupt in. And I've told you guys along the way, things are going to get ugly. They just are. But we're going to be okay. We're going to get through it. It's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. 25th Amendment, Pence would have to do it. Pence would have to do it. Is the Senate going to go blue? Let me see. Well, that's the list, Ricky. Thank you. Sorry, it wasn't the 25th Amendment. Thank you, Marilyn. 25th Amendment, Pence would have to do it in the cabinet, and they're not going to. Is the Senate going to go blue? That, Marilyn, that's what I was trying to cover. Thank you. Where are we? We are at just hit 77. So 1, 1, probably 8 by the time I get this going. Trump go wild. Will Trump go wild with firings and recess appointments? Okay, at least this doesn't feel like it needs to be an overloaded Celtic. It looks like it'll just be a 5 card. Okay, Manhattan prosecutor seeking Trump's financial records said that the president should be treated like any other recipient of subpoena, not allowed access details of the secret. Okay, grand jury proceedings. All right, and I'm so sorry I missed it. Does anybody know, is there anything stopping Trump from Friday night firing and recess appointments and putting some serious right-wing nut jobs in all kinds of positions of power? Have a good day, Maria. We're going to make it through this. We're going to make it through this. We're going to be okay. It's going to get ugly for a few months. But for years, I've been reading on this. I've been reading on this guy. We're going to get through it. All right. Nobody's seeing any information on anything that would stop Trump. Huh. So is Trump going to do his own Friday night massacre, not in the sense of getting in trouble for anything, but his massacre as in just Tomadora? There is a process to follow, but he does have the ability to appoint acting people. Apparently, they did not follow the process in this case. A process to follow. They usually leave someone in the Senate or House to have a daily opening just so that doesn't happen, I thought. Oh, I hope so. Susan saying Alex Kitty sends his love. Hello, Alex Kitty. All right. Well, hopefully, did Pelosi adjourn the House or not? Autumn, even Cohen stays, he'll stop at nothing. Let me know that. Yeah, that's not really a shocker. Oh, Kristen saying Trump's saying whining, they spied on my campaign. Comey's very corrupt, FBI, blah blah blah. So, well, McConnell, I would think McConnell would be fine. McConnell would be like, sure, whatever, and just go into recess. But to the House, did they recess? Did they recess the House? Trump firing spree, recess appointments, because it's only 3 months until the election. And usually an acting someone can be there for a few months. It destabilizing the Republican, destabilizing even Republicans, but so. All right. Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. I've got a sick feeling in my stomach suddenly. I just covered all that stuff and all the stuff we've covered, and now I'm getting a sick feeling in my stomach. I mean, a sick feeling like grabbing a Tums. Ah, minty fresh. Nine of Swords. Oh, I'm about to start swearing. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. Weak democratic response. Thanks, guys. Future investigations, but He will stop at nothing. Now, this does not mean we're going to lose our country, okay? Do not, please, do not leave a comment saying the country's doomed, it's all falling, we're going to lose our democracy, it's the end of the world. No. Uncover the Kristen. Breaking. Trump says he'll sign USPS funding if Democrats make concessions. Huh. Yeah, I don't believe him at all. Trying to blackmail the House. Yep. G-Link. Autumn, can you read on whether Trump will take the election results to a higher court? Becca saw this on her Little Norman last night. Oh, you are still here, Becca. Good. Did they really? They canceled recess? Did they? Who? Who canceled recess? House canceled its traditional recess, but I thought they'd gone home. They're having pro forma sessions. Oh, thank heavens. Okay, so that's good. But it's still, I've got terrible, we are going to be okay. We are. Biden is going to become president. We have to go out and vote. We have to, Dave, Autumn, I would tell you the Marine definition of frustration, but it's not nice. I believe it. When I worked at an FBO, a flight base operation, basically where the private planes come into an airport, it's a surprise. I guess surprising or not surprising how many Marines work there and on the ramp. And whew, yeah, I believe it. We have to stay positive. Yes. We are going to get through this. We are Americans. I know it doesn't seem like it, but this jerk cannot take us down. We've been kind of dragged, it's like we've been dragged toward the alley by him, but we are going to get our feet beneath us and we are going to politically beat the heck out of this attempted attack, takeover, assault. We are going to be okay. This is Pluto plowing through Capricorn, the house of the house of status, moneyed people in power, people who think money is the Capricorns. The bad. Every sign has a good and a bad side. The bad side of Capricorn is people who believe status is what matters. It is the sign of the aristocracy. It is the sign of not might makes right, it's money makes right. And then you just hire, so which means you can hire people to do anything. And Pluto's plowing through Capricorn, digging it all up so that you get all this gunk there, plowing that field so that new growth can start that is going to be healthy. Okay. Higher court. 86 and a bit. All right. 26, let's say 30. Trump election. I just misspelled that. I'm not going to fix it. Higher court. SCOTUS. I'd be surprised if he didn't, but let's see. Trump, let me close my eyes, calm my energy down. Trump, he's panicking. He's panicking. He's trying so hard to believe the garbage he's being told, because he is being told garbage. But the poll numbers aren't moving, and they're bad. So the election, is Trump going to try to go to the Supreme Court? Becca saying Trump campaign and GOP sue to stop mail-in voting in several states. Yeah. Is Trump going to take the election results to SCOTUS? Is Trump going to take the election results to the Supreme Court? Ha! I don't think he's going to. Hang on. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Wands. 3 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. They try, but no. I could seriously sing hallelujah right here. Democrats for the reading. Groups and groups of Democrats. Wheel turns for Trump. Wheel of Fortune, and he falls. Republicans trying to do something, but right at the center of the reading, Democrats standing together. So then, okay, so we'll do a little more aggressive vote into court or what? Nope. Democrats winning together. They can try. This is them trying. This is them trying to do something before election, but ding dong, the Trump is politically dead. Democrats, Democrats, Democrats. And these are good cards. Good cards. And over here, this is these guys scrambling. That's not good for the Republican side. That's good for the Democratic side, and it ends with Joe Biden is going to become president. Kamala Harris is going to be the vice president. And I am going to vote for both of them. Becca's saying, like Autumn said, it's going to get ugly, but we're going to be okay. Thank you. Yes. So, all right, let me see. What else have I got here? Because it was a, okay, so I did that because Becca, you read on that last night. All right, let me see what I've got for Cohen's book. All right. It's like 1:31. Feel like I'm getting some dessert here. It's here on Cohen's book. Disloyal, is it called? Yeah, Disloyal. I sent to Joy, not logging our ballots, recycling them. Well, I know they're not necessarily logging things like they should. Ricky, I read on if last thing yesterday. I read on if Harris will be president. I honestly couldn't get an answer. I tried and tried and tried. Could not get an answer to save my life. So I'll have to try again. Yes, Autumn, I got that. He claims victory in contest, but he doesn't win. Tries to take it to a high court. Oh yeah, that's what I got too back there. Okay, Cohen's book. Disloyal, Michael Cohen's book. Trying to reach out for the energy. There was some catharsis. He felt there was a cathartic quality in writing this book and laying it all out. Because, you know, in saying all the bad things that Trump did, he's also saying the bad things he did. And coming clean. There is there is, you know, I was raised Catholic. My family is staunchly Catholic. I'm still amazed that my parents are not beside themselves. I read tarot now because I know when I was younger, like when I was kind of high school, college age, it was the devil, you know, that kind of thing. The confession. I don't believe in Catholic confession anymore. It's just not my beliefs. But I'm nothing. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But there is some cleansing, you feeling of getting things off your chest, and that's kind of what he had here. Cohen's book. Cohen's book. Whoa, having trouble picking a card for the reading. There's like so much. There's so much there. Those are the words I'm getting. There's so much there. He didn't turn on Trump. He chose to not turn on Trump, and he went to jail. Ah, Becca. I feel your pain. He chose to do the right thing, and it was hard. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, sitting pretty. Yeah, he had more money, he had more success by, you know, working with Trump, just accepting all that corruption. But there's hope now. Bringing things out into the light, very much so. I need some I need a qualifier on that Queen of Pentacles. But this is very clear. I mean, this is very clearly what has happened here. I mean, if you put it like this, it's in order. He made more money by hooking himself up with, hitching his wagon to Trump's, you know, hellhounds. Hitching his wagon to Trump's hellhounds. He had a fair amount of money, but he chose to do the right thing. It's cleansing. It's hopeful. Bringing things to light. That's just his. Oh, look at this. Tower. Tower for Republicans overall, but Tower. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. What is this? For the final outcome, why have I got a Queen of Pentacles? What is this? Confess to a therapist. That's what they're for. I hear you, Susan. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Why have I got a notification? Sorry, guys. I've got to do this. Alexa, what's my notification? Oh, okay. Thank Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, no. Alexa, stop. Sorry. I was afraid my groceries had been delivered. They're supposed to be delivered between like 2 and 6 or something, but I was afraid they'd just been delivered and there's lots of frozen stuff in there, but it was something else, but I couldn't get her to stop, so sorry. What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Queen of Pentacles for the final outcome? Hello, sweetheart. Final outcome. On Cohen's book. It's gonna be a juicy book. Emperor, fruits of labor, fool, yeah. The King of Wands, Trump. He used to be his fixer, and he's going to be seen as like he's switched sides traitor. We're going to be very pleased with him. We are going to. It feels like we are going to be very pleased with Michael Cohen. It feels like he really comes clean, and he is seen as, it's so bad against Trump, it's seen as him having completely switched sides. Yeah. Okay. So that's all I'm getting on that. Well, hang on. Is it going to have a huge impact? Is Cohen's book going to have a huge impact? Is it going to lead to, what's our word for the day? Will it eventually help lead to indictments? That's what we're after. I mean, Trump getting embarrassed is great, and people who are awful being kicked out of their jobs is great, but what effect is Cohen's book going to have? Is it going to lead to indictments? Is it going to strength? Okay. Illusions, delusions, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Trump's going to try to throw up. They're going to try to throw up a smokescreen, and people are already, going on Fox News and saying, "Well, he's a convicted liar, and you can't believe him, and he's just trying to sell a book, and it's all garbage." Like Kaylee Cockamamie said about Mary Trump's book. Have you read it? No, I haven't read it, but it's full of lies. What? Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Donor money. Donor money is going to, the big donor money is going to start really drying up. And there is some action taken. So, what kind of action taken? What action will be taken? What important political action or criminal or investigative action will be taken because of Trump, because of Cohen's book about Trump? Not against Cohen, but against Trump. I'm getting a mental image of hearings, and it's not going so well for this on the right. And maybe it's the Senate Intelligence Committee, where some people were like, fine, let's bring this out, and then they'll make some kind of token argument to protect their side. But it's not like Jimmy Jim Jordan. Action take suspension. Tower. Seven of Wands on the defensive. 2, communications. Empress, that's America. Knight of Wands. Much more forceful communication. but America sees. And I've got to pull 3 cards on this tower. Is that the tower when Cohen's life went kaplooey, or is this Trump's life going kaplooey in future? Because it was on the far left. King of Cups. Okay, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups. It's going to be part of what takes Trump down politically. He's going to so lose this election. Okay, let me see what else I can read on, because it's getting kind of late. 103 minutes. Of course, that's what YouTube tells me, but I can't put 103 minutes. So it's like 143, is that right? 1 hour 43 minutes, is that what that is? I can't put that in the timestamping because it won't accept it, but that's all it tells me, so I've got to convert it in my head, and I'm not good with this stuff when I'm in an alpha state. I'm fairly decent at it when I'm normal. All right, we're going to look at the USPS, US Postal Service, and yeah, this might have to be the last one because this feels like it needs to be an overloaded Celtic. This is a big deal. Jeez, today's reading. Autumn, will the Postmaster General be sued because of mail-in ballots? I don't. There are some laws that protect these people from being sued, but and how long would it take for that to go through the courts? So anyway, Bridget's saying they're pulling up mailboxes off of corners everywhere. Pics all over Twitter. Okay, let's. All right. Gonna calm down. I'm closing my eyes. I'm gonna pet the kitty. He's trying to sleep, but I'm gonna pet the kitty because I need a little positive energy. And you're a very good boy. You are very soft. You are very precious. And I was very, very lucky the day that you came into my life. Yes, because you are precious. You are precious, good boy. You are precious. Okay. United States Post Office over the next, between now and Election Day, and just after. So basically the next 3 months. United States Post Office. United States Post Office over the next 3 months. Sorry, I'm not going to read your comments for a second. I really want to tap into this energy. August, September, October, November. USPS. August, September, October, November. United States Post Office. I'm feeling it's like my third eye, but it feels like flames. I'd say some people pretty angry. The more I get into an alpha state, the harder it is to talk. Make sure it's time-stamped. It will be. Oh, your Kathy's meds are there. Excellent. That's good news. Good news. Okay. They need help. USPS, they need help. Neither. What is that? Neither rain nor snow nor dead of night will stop them from their appointed rounds. Pony Express mail must go through. Yeah. Dave, the longer you stay on, the better, Autumn. Maybe Trump will break while we chat. Well, thank you. Okay. Center the reading for the United States Post Office for these next 3 months. That's working. They are doing everything they can. The average postal worker is just trying to do their job. They are working and working and working, and they're being sabotaged, but they're just working, and they're going to keep working. Okay. Above, we've got the tower and the thief. That's what's hanging over them, and that's what's seeping down onto them. This is what is raining down upon them because of DeJoy and his cretins. Below them, Trump's in a panic, and his energy is very unstable. Trump is in an absolute panic, and this is just surrounding them. Post office was trying to work, and they are just being hemmed in, just hemmed in by all this negativity. They're pawns in this fight. Near future, Ace of Cups. Well, it's often overflowing emotion, but it feels a little clearer. Democrats taking action, overflow of emotion, but the water feels a bit clearer. Disappointment. There's only so much that we're going to be able to do, which is infuriating, but there's only so much we can do. Home environment. That's Trump, the man, panicking, and this is this might even be DeJoy. I don't know what sign he is, but it's like he's taking that wand and he's like beating on the post office. So, it should be disqualifying. Dave, openly cheating should be disqualifying. But okay, hopes and fears. They want someone to protect them, actively protect them against the Mad King. What other people see. Yeah, I mean it literally, like, I'm very anti-violence around here, but I was saying this feels like they're just being he's beating them about the head, and that's what that feels like. They're being treated as pawns. They're being treated horribly. All right, so it's all over the news. The water does run clearer. It is clear. It is brought up out of the muck that this is happening and what have you, but there's still a lot of disappointment. So what do we have for the final outcome here? Okay, there's a partnership with business. Okay, and the Queen of Cups. This is Democrats. These are all Democrats. The final, okay, it's becoming clear, but we are disappointed. But this final outcome, this is all Democrats. Partnerships, government and private sector, business, multiple Democratic leaders. And this is going to sound really weird, but let me ask this, because when it says business, are we talking like, is Bezos going to do something? Because I wonder if there's something in Amazon's contract with the USPS that certain things have to happen. I'm getting Bezos energy. And look, he's not my favorite person in the world, but like, somehow, well, first of all, I'll just ask flat out, is Bezos going to get involved in doing something with the post office to try to help the situation so that people can vote? Holding still. Well, probably not, but that felt like it. King of Cups, burden, communication. It's hurting Amazon. trying to get those votes to communicate who wins. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing Bezos trying to help. All right, so what's going on with this final outcome? Is there any more information on how we get this sorted out so that we are able to vote? And they have to put the flippin' mailboxes back where they belong? What's going on here? I don't care if they're investigations. I don't care. Seriously, I don't care at this point. Whoa, wait a minute. That's not just investigations. That's law enforcement. That's law enforcement doing something. I don't know what. But that's law enforcement. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so that's the first card in the reading. Then we have the Page of Cups. Democrats, your Democratic leaders, you're making me mad. Star card, Hope. Republicans will be no help whatsoever, and we've been beaten up for a long time. But what she sends back to you. There's something about this that I'm getting like a mental image of an actual Australian boomerang. Is something about this mail slowdown going to boomerang in a negative way? Because it doesn't feel like it's one of those smooth things with people who know how to throw a boomerang, where they know how to throw it and they know how to catch it. This is more like accidentally throwing it and it working briefly or working for a while, and that comes back and smacks Trump in the head. Wow, third eye, fire, more fire, anger. Man. Is this going to boomerang back on Trump in a negative way? That's not good. That's a hello. I don't know how to talk with fangs like that. Hello, I am corruption. I am vice, and I am staring you in the face. And right beneath me is justice. So I must run away. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Mail goes through. Page of Pentacles. It's not. The Republicans are going to be useless. They're not going to do anything. But there's a lot going to come back at. Remember I said it's like throwing a boomerang that spins around and it comes back. There are a lot of boomerangs coming back, and this feels like the mail is going to go through. The mail is going to go through. All right, let me throw 3 cards, a message for us, and then I've been on for almost 2 hours. Actually, I've been on for more than 2 hours if you consider the time that I started a little bit early, just a little early, so we could go over the information on the different things that could potentially be coming for Trump in the next 3 months or so. What indictments? Because that's what we want. The embarrassment is nice to see. It embarrasses Trump, but it's the indictments. We just want justice. And I'm happy. You know what? I'd give up all the embarrassment things, all the embarrassing things. You can have them. I'll give them all up if we can just get some real justice coming down on Trump for his corruption. Postmaster General acknowledges unintended consequences of sweeping restructuring plan. Hang on just a second. Sorry. Okay. Message for us. Sorry if I yelled in your ear. Message for us. Empress. Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Judgment. People, you're not alone. You're not alone. And don't think for a minute that you're alone. Okay? And the world is very much with us. Overall, other than, you know, a few bad actors here and there, for the most part, there are millions, if not billions of people who despise Trump and who want America to go back to being a beacon for the Statue of Liberty. There are so many people in the world who look at the Statue of Liberty, at least until Trump, and looked at it as a sign of hope, a sign of freedom, a sign of decency, a chance for equality. And I know that we are not a perfect union. I know it is not a level playing field. I know that. But we are not alone. We're here and we're heartbroken at the state of things. But look at him working away there. He's not giving up. We're not giving up. We are voting. We are making our mark. And we are going to pass judgment on this jerk and all of his horrible, horrible people. All right? So hang in there. Hang in there. All right. I will be back tomorrow. I'm a bad penny. I just keep showing up. All right. And I am so grateful for you being here. I cannot thank you enough. Hang in there. We're in this together. All right. And just take care. Just take care. Take some deep breaths. Now. All right, we're going to be okay. And thank you so much to our moderators. You guys do a great job. And I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Hang in there. Take care.